to craft the Palmar, refined Palmar peel, I should say. And I'm also going to show you where to get those ingredients for it. Now, as far as the recipe, where to get that, I have posted a separate link, guys, mostly because you're not going to be able to just go and get the recipe like you can with the basic ones. You're going to have to actually go and complete up to chapter 9, guys, in the main game. So Palmar pills, we're going to take and build this stuff. You need ginseng herbs. You need the there's actually some different ways you can do this. Looks like ginseng herbs. You can do bear gallbladder as well. You could do longhorn as well on this stuff. Palmar leaves, there is no substitute for. But when it comes to the ginseng, yes, you can do the ginseng, or you could do the bear's gallbladder, or you can do the longhorn. Totally up to you how you want to do this. Now, the pill itself is pretty simple and straightforward. We're going to come in here. We're going to build 12 of these things. And these are the gold ones that when you respawn, they will give you 100% health, 100% on all of your stats as you come in. It is definitely worth doing. Now, I'm going to show you the locations where I pick up my ginseng. As far as the antlers and all that kind of stuff, bear gallbladders, just go kill some bears, things like that. So we're going to click on this one more time here. Like I said, you can do 6 ginsengs. You can do wild bear ladder or the longhorn. Longhorn is got when you take and you destroy a buck, or you harvest a buck, any kind of deer with antlers and stuff. That's where you're going to get that from. So let's go ahead and make some more of this. We're going to make 6 more here. Now, when it comes to the ginseng and wild ginseng, there is a difference, okay? So I had a couple of comments in the past video that I had put up saying, oh, no, you can seed out ginseng. Well, I've not been able to seed out the ginseng from the Institute, and I'm going to tell you why. There's a couple of assumptions here. One of the assumptions is from someone that I've been discussing some things with in the game. He didn't get the ability to actually seed that stuff out until it was most like post game, after he defeated the main quest line. I don't know if that's true. Okay, so we're headed to the Institute. For those who don't know where the Institute is, coming down from the inn straight down, you will come down into the Institute. All right, now we're going to go ahead and there's the Institute. We're going to go ahead and fast travel to our Institute real quick. And I'm going to walk you over to the area with ginseng. And I went ahead and had harvested this area before I did the video, because I wanted to start off showing you how to craft that stuff so you can, without running around, make sure I had all the ingredients there. Okay, so as you spawn in on your fast travel location on the map, the location we're headed to is right over here. Now, that's an approximate, just gives me a direction to run. That does not mean it's going to be right on that spot, standing there, and you're going to see it, but it's going to be pretty close. So I'd put a video out before, and people are like, I can't find it. It's not over there. There's no ginseng. So I don't know how you missed it, but I'm going to show you where it's at. So as we're coming around toward that red X, you see these wooden structures. It's the only buildings with wooden roofs over here at the Institute. Everything else is made of stone. That is their own personal little garden area, and there's like 5 or 6 rows of ginseng growing over here. Again, it's not wild ginseng, so I don't know if the wild ginseng is open yet or not. If I find a location for it, I'll let you know, because obviously we want to all be able to grow this stuff in our farm. Those who say, yeah, I can grow it on my farm, that's great. Post a video up showing us, guys. Talk is cheap. We want to see. Now, this is the ginseng plant here. You will be able to determine whether or not it's ready to harvest by whether or not there's a red berry on that. Now, it looks like there's a red berry here, but I've just picked this one earlier, so I'm pretty sure that this is a glitch. Yeah, so I just picked this one since there's still a glitch on it. Let's just make sure we got our mask on, because it's considered stilling, and we have our mask on, so now we're good there. Okay. We'll come down these other 2 rows here. But this is the area where you're going to find it. This is where the ginseng is located. And again, this is just the Institute ginseng here.
Good day to you.
Yeah, so everything's been picked from earlier, so. Okay, now with that having been shown, there is another ingredient that you're going to need, and this is a non-substituted ingredient. Like I said, you can substitute that with bear gallbladder, which is a lot easier to find. In fact, you can buy bear gallbladder. I'll show you exactly where you can buy that at. You can come up into, where you at here? Payloon. You can come into Payloon, and there is some meat vendors, butchers. Like there's a butcher here. She sells it over here. Then it seems like there's some street merchants that may have it as well. It's a provision shop. Yeah, there's a street merchant over here. Street shop, then another street shop over here, and then again you can just come down and just kill bear as well. If you come down south of your camp, you can find a bear pretty easy down that way as well. You have to go hunt through the woods. I'm not exactly sure exactly where he's at, but he's somewhere down in this vicinity, and you can take that bear on and get bear gallbladder there as well. Now the plants that you cannot substitute coming over, we're going to have to zoom out. Okay, if you're coming down from the N and the D, between those, coming straight down, you will recognize this area from your battle with the Reed Devil. That's right, here's the Reed Devil fast travel. Here's where we had to fight the Reed Devil. And this little bay right here, this, by the way, is where we picked up the Hollow Visage sword. Fantastic sword, I highly recommend it. It's inside of a waterfall over there. Behind it, midway up, it's not at the bottom. So this is Palmar leaf. Now, there's been a lot of locations, and I've heard a lot of talk that you can find this stuff over at the Hidden Village and all that stuff. I've not found it anywhere but here yet. Not saying it doesn't exist there. This is just where I've found it, so I'm showing you this location. There's a fast travel here that you want to make sure that you mark. We're going to go to that fast travel, and again, I'm going to walk you directly to the location, folks, just so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, when you're looking over here, just because you see a flower does not mean that you're going to get a leaf from it. And watch for what looks like leaves kind of moving around in an odd way, because those are actually beetles. Okay, so this is a great location if you're looking for, you know, fights to build your lightning ring up, if you've got that equipped or not. It's a pretty cool little thing. I do recommend finding that. Don't remember exactly what the location was. We got it, but it was in some of these little village that we have to take and liberate. Okay, here we go. In fact, it seemed like it was hidden under. We'll try and put a video out on it later. Okay, so we are coming up to the Palmar plants. And as we come up, I'm going to show you the beetles first, hopefully. And then we'll do a little search around with some leaves. Let's see. The beetles are some little weird looking. They look like a leaf. And you will see them kind of have like a little shimmer on them. See, there's a shimmer. Oh, where did it go? Come on now. Now that is there is one here, just right there he is. It's just a little leaf you see on the side. It looks like a leaf. Well, that's the actual beetles as well. So just look around in there and it'll have a little shimmer to it. Everything's shimmering, but it's got a green shimmer instead of a yellow shimmer. And when you start checking around the Palmar plants, you will not always get a leaf. In fact, most of the time you won't get anything, but when you do get leaves, you'll get 2 or 3 or 4 of those things. So usually not too bad. And like I say, if you get to a location and you're realizing like the ginseng stuff was glitched over there when I went, still seeing a berry, go ahead and save your game, fast travel back into the location after you've reloaded the game, and typically it will have removed that little glitch in there. There are still a few little bugs in the game, nothing game breaking right now. There was, I know for me, I was like, really, I'm going to be stuck at the beginning of the game, but we come up with some pretty good ideas on getting through that stuff here. So. But this is, like I said, where you get those Palmar leaves here. All right, guys, so I hope this video has helped you out. And like I said, all you have to do is you can hunt down deer, specifically the bucks. Look for the antlers. Take those out, craft it out of the antlers. It takes 6 of those. Whereas the ginseng, it only takes 1. So obviously it works a little better with ginseng than it does the other stuff. But also the same with berry gallbladder. It takes 6 of those as well. So that is where we're at. Y'all have a wonderful day.